Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc stunned the paddock during the Japanese Grand Prix weekend, but not with a spectacular overtake or a photo finish podium this time. It was their voices, not their lap times, that sent shockwaves across the Formula One world. In the heat of the race, with strategy unraveling and the SF-25 failing to deliver on performance, both Ferrari drivers took to the team radio with rare bluntness, expressing the kind of raw frustration that only comes when expectations and reality diverge. This wasn't just a moment of irritation. It was a reflection of something deeper happening inside Ferrari, a growing disconnect between drivers and engineers, ambition and execution, potential and results. 3 races into the 2025 season, and Ferrari, a team that was supposed to rise, is already stuck in crisis mode. Now the pressure is boiling over. The leaked radio messages from Suzuka tell a story far more revealing than any press release ever could. In today's video, we're diving headfirst into the details of what went wrong for Ferrari in Japan, from Hamilton's plea for clarity to Leclerc's sharp rebuke of his engineer's instructions. We'll unpack every word of the now infamous exchanges, the performance deficit that triggered them, and how these incidents are feeding a growing narrative that Ferrari is once again losing its way. Before we go any further, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and activate all notifications so you don't miss a single twist in this unfolding drama, because what we're about to reveal could mark the beginning of something very serious inside Maranello. Now let's start with what was actually said during the race at Suzuka. Hamilton, struggling with pace and seemingly left in the dark, asked his race engineer for critical feedback. "I'd really like some info on where I'm slow, mate." The reply was vague. Turns 8, 9, 13, and 14. But Hamilton wasn't satisfied. He pushed back. "Okay, but how much?" "Let me know." His tone was composed but clearly frustrated. This wasn't about blaming the team. It was about not having the tools to fight. In parallel, Charles Leclerc was engaged in his own battle, not with a rival car, but with his own garage. When given a directive to change a setting on his car's engine braking, Leclerc snapped back, "Yes, you've already told me. I don't do it for a reason." It was a rare moment of defiance from a driver known for his patience, and it was a clear sign that he felt the advice being given didn't reflect what was happening on track. These radio moments weren't isolated complaints. They were the latest in a pattern of issues plaguing Ferrari since the start of the season. After being disqualified in China due to excessive plank wear and suffering a disastrous showing in Australia, the team hoped to reset in Japan. But instead, Suzuka only highlighted the SF-25's limitations. The car continues to suffer from a narrow setup window, sensitivity to ride height, and a lack of downforce compared to Red Bull and McLaren. Leclerc, who finished 4th, described his race as annoying and lamented being completely on his own, unable to challenge the podium contenders despite executing a clean race with no major mistakes. He ended the Grand Prix 16 seconds off the lead. That kind of gap at a circuit where Ferrari once excelled is telling. Leclerc said the team got the balance right, but performance was simply not there. Hamilton, meanwhile, struggled to break into the top 6 and ultimately settled for 7th place. After the race, he confirmed something that had been whispered in the paddock for weeks. One of the components on his SF-25 had been underperforming since the beginning of the season. Ferrari only recently identified the problem. "I'm really hoping when that's fixed, I'll start getting a bit better results," he told reporters. That revelation raises serious questions. How does a team of Ferrari's caliber let a performance flaw persist for 3 full weekends before properly addressing it? The depth of Ferrari's current crisis goes far beyond a single disappointing result. It's systemic, and it's becoming more apparent with every passing Grand Prix. While the headlines may focus on Hamilton's frustration or Leclerc's disappointment, what's happening underneath is a combination of technical fragility, flawed development philosophy, and a worrying breakdown in operational confidence. Let's start with the car. The SF-25 was supposed to be Ferrari's return to form, a clean sheet design with better balance, more downforce, and a more predictable aero platform.